And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Tobias Myers. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the 1-0. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately.
Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And a good eye there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throws to second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he dives in ahead of the tag.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
That one misses. Ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Wouldn't chase that time. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Score first, it's 1-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Righty to the plate. Headed down the line. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Fastball for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down.
Feel that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's going to be Michael Busch. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Justin Steele. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Oh, 2 now. Out towards right center field. Suzuki makes the play, and there's 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Joseph Ortiz.
Just wasn't able to get it going at the plate over the last month, where his batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
William Contreras, the next to hit, takes outside. Home team down a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit left side. In time to Busch. That's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the inside corner for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Logan, one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The wind and the pitch. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left
In half up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Half a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side is respectable as well.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got it. And one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball.
Amaya in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Panama. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Going to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Adames, the throw to first. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Willie Adames. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to operate it.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Hard ground ball, base now. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 5th.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Bauer.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
To the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
The Cubbies up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Now it rolls down into the corner. The run scores all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Well done, drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
No ball, 1 strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt. Tag, see! He's into third on a wild pitch. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Fouled off. He was late. Tied up here in the early going. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now the lefty fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. And downstairs. Bauers stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chorio. Now finds the corner. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Now a fly ball to right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
Kicks and fires. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here in Milwaukee, here's Nico Hoerner.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Myers back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next to the Cubs.
Down the number 2 hitter, Mike Tauchman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit right field. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground to third. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. This is Bryce Terang. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. To third. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One down, base is empty.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
1 out, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hard hit right side. Bush takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Bush. That one hit to right, on the move. He's got it, and a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That's off the mark. 1-0. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And he deals. This to center field. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a strike in there. Now 1-1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Bottom 4, Willie Adames stands in.
Not shortstop.
As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. Doubled his first time up. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Joseph Ortiz. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Got him. That's an out.
1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mitch White.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No,
next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras down to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
One down, base is empty. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to third. Ortiz rolls across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated
Mike Tauchman, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Bowers, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Sal Fraley. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Fouled off left side.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the 0-2. Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Contreras stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Up and in, 2-0.
2 balls. No
Chorio at second with 2 down. Just missed. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing, and he breaks his back. Throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. And now, Cody Bellinger. And the right-hander back to work. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Wow, good catching up to that one. Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, left side. Frelick after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Cubs down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throw over to Bowers, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's back here in Milwaukee. Here's Yelich at the dish. Steele back to work.
No.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Left-hand batter waits. Now a blooper back behind first. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Adames up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. There's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one down the line. Whips it to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one fouled off. Yelich at second with 2 down. In the air to left down the line. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Brewers strand 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Obi Milner.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And a pitch. Bush swings through it for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joel Payamps getting ready to go. Figueroa getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
I really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fly drive. 2 down.
Well, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Sal Frelick. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And he can't make the play. Now around second, going for third.
Well, not an easy play by any stretch. He went a long ways just to get to that fly ball, and all that hard work to get there, you're expected to bring it down. I have to think that the ball was bouncing on him a little bit, and what I mean is when you run a long ways, you can get on your heels some, and that makes the jarring of the ground make the head move and make the ball move. So important running technique is critical, and that's something that's often overlooked.
Oh and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Center fielder,
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next offering in there for a strike.
One ball,
one strike. One away with a runner at third. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering misses down and away. Just missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Terang stands in now and watches strike 1. That went back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Terang leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball there. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joel Payamps.
Now,
well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Yan Gomes.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Outside.
Off the plate.
And the count even 1-1. And another ball. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Out to center. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. So up now for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
0-2.
Hits it, misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs lead one. They trail it here 4-2. Staying in the game on defense, Yan Gomes. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Smiley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yelich, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Adames, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short, Swanson. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty.
Bauer.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Smiley, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2010. Just
outside.
Missed. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one at triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. That's outside, and it's 2-2. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. Pickoff move to first. Suzuki back in standing. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And a curve misses outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Dansby Swanson. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him swinging for the kill. He swung over top of the curveball. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Patrick Wisdom. A critical at bat in this game for him. Ground ball to the right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers take the series opener here at home.
A great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.